Liquid Moly has been #1 in Germany for the past 10 years in motor oils and additives. We're super excited to bring the marine range now in North America. All that experience in the performance and the racing industry translated into the marine world couldn't be a better combination. Are you scared of using a warranty? Well, you shouldn't. Liquid Moly Marine product has all the approvals from the National Marine Manufacturers Association, FCW, TCW3, and also API specs. Please refer to your owner's manual for right viscosity. Use the best to maintain your passion. Oils and additives. We're super excited to bring the marine range.
Gary,
Come on there.
Gary's trying to take the highlight.
Come on, super producer.
Hey, Gary likes the camera.
Hey,
He's good at it.
lot of love going out to that guy. Talk about things to be thankful for. It's the Thanksgiving edition, Watercraft Network Wednesday, and it's legitimate Thanksgiving because we have a lot. I just heard a gobbler.
Hold on, I gotta go upstairs.
Oh boy.
Hey, we got a lot to be thankful for. One of them is Gary, Liquid Moly Marine Products. Just an amazing line of products. Just absolutely incredible. So glad that we were introduced to Liquid Moly.
Well, I'll tell you, the product is in line with the quality of people that they have.
Well said.
Oh, absolutely.
100%.
Also, I believe this is a whole line of products.
He did.
Yeah, I don't hear
Is
you.
that now?
Don't hear your
Yeah, you're
mic.
good.
I'm good. All right. I
Yeah.
was gonna say it didn't sound. I didn't hear nothing.
Yeah, now you're there.
It's all right.
All right.
Shut your mic
But yeah,
off.
there was a new what was it? Turbocharger
Yeah, the
lubrication. That
I
just
saw
came
that.
out
Yeah,
this
like
week.
like a super concentrate.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, anybody who isn't following Liquid Moly Marine Products, you're really doing yourself a disservice. Liquid Moly just won Superbike Championship.
Was it a Le Mans?
They had a whole bunch also on Formula One. Then there was also the road racing there with
Yeah, that's the one I was thinking.
yeah,
It's not Le Mans.
Turner
It's,
Turner Motorsports.
yes.
They're just unbelievable what they're doing globally, and
Once you use it, you're not going back.
yeah, exactly. To have them involved in our industry, absolutely amazing. So we're super thankful for them. And, I don't know about you guys. I got a lot that I'm thankful for. I'm thankful I sold that Sea-Doo before the carbon seal went bad this past summer.
Ooh.
Boom! Gotta have fun. Gotta have fun, man. In all seriousness.
I'm thankful I got that new Garrisar.
Yeah, well,
Oh.
fun stuff. Fun stuff. I'm thankful that you were able to get me some additional ammunition. Well, we'll talk about that off air.
We'll talk about that later.
But yeah, a lot to be thankful for. Tough year, 2020. Looks like a lot going on in 2021. We got the Pro Watercross schedule out. You got Jet Fest up. It's
T1 Aqua X is up already.
a whole lot of stuff going on. And like we said, we have a lot to be thankful for. We got a great guest on tonight.
Well, before we get to the
Yeah.
guest, we also are live on Roku.
That's right.
Yeah, can't forget
We're
about
definitely thankful
got to
for
give
that.
some love to Roku. And before we go live with our guest, again, we have a lot to be thankful for, and that really is a great segue into talking to Brandon from H2O Industries, because it's about being thankful and giving back, and that's what the holiday season is really all about. When you think about Thanksgiving and then the following December holidays, it really is about being thankful for what you have. And really giving back in any way or capacity that you can.
Well, if 2020 doesn't represent giving back or being thankful for what's around you, close,
Or for
Yeah.
what you had.
what
Yeah.
you had,
Yeah,
or
Or
even
what you have.
you're right, Mel.
I mean,
I,
geez.
I think it reality checked a lot of people, and we're just really happy to be involved with H2O Industries and what they have going on, and we'll talk about that in a few minutes. But got to share a story with the viewing audience as I tell you guys, because we're working on a project here in the Brap Cave, and we're kind of we're going a different avenue. The Hayes brothers, Three Brothers Racing, down in Georgia, great group of guys. Limited edition signed autograph poster. I'm sorry, postcard. So they went a different route. They put the triples in the Polaris Hurricane hull, and we wanted to do something a little different. We're not going to campaign our Hurricane hull in the pro watercross or any form of closed course racing. We're just building it for fun and shits and giggles, and because we can. And the short version is we're having some bed plate, some adapter plates made by a machine shop, local machine shop. Yeah, don't mention it because we'll do all that when it's done. But
Yeah.
to give people a little bit of an idea, these guys are in the sticks. I mean, they're country boys, okay?
They're where I grew up.
Man, these guys are country boys. But you walk into their shop, full service machine shop. I mean, they must have had, no exaggeration, 100 different bits, just bits on the wall as you walk in. I mean, it was amazing the volume of bits that they have. And you don't walk into, like a waiting room or a showroom. You walk right into the shop. This is like old school machine shop. So I walk in. They're like, "Hey, just a second." So I'm waiting for them. We go outside. We talk about the cane. They're brainstorming, spitballing a little bit.
Wait, hold on. How impressed were they with the cane?
Well, they immediately their immediate question was, why are you putting a Yamaha motor in a Polaris hull? And I said, you got to understand, this is a limited prediction. This is a limited production 2-year hull, and they're like, oh, that's cool, and they had built their own conversion DRZ 400 enduro on off-road bike. They cut the frame, CNC'd a brand new swing arm, and made a street legal 3-wheeler. Like the 3-wheelers of our era that we grew up with, but it's street legal. It's got blinkers. I mean, it's amazing. But we're talking, and they're like, yeah, we can do this. This is a great project. We love doing stuff like this. We're custom build motorsports guys. See that garage door over there? Bring it over there. We'll go inside and open the door. I'm like, no problem. I open the door. They open the door. I'm wheeling the trailer over because it's an empty hull. It's on a single trailer, so I'm wheeling it over, kind of a tight fit. Deer carcass everywhere. Well, this fits right in with us, man. This is cool. I mean, so the cane right now, the conversion cane, is in a garage bay with deer blood all over the floor. I mean, it's just so fitting. I'm like, that's just perfect for us. I mean, these guys are just our type of guys. I mean, just there's a 5-gallon Napa pail there with deer guts in it.
Yep.
Blood all over the place. Bloody rope hanging from it's just fantastic. So that's our kind of people. I mean, it's who we connect with. It's just absolutely.
That's just me.
Yep. So had to share that story with you because it was just fun, and I knew these guys would get a kick out of it because now they're going to want to go see these shop and meet these guys, but they're really great guys, and we look forward to getting that cane back, sharing some more with that about you. But when we're ready, we can bring Brandon in from H2O Industries, and we're going to talk a lot about, again, Thanksgiving, the time of being thankful, the holiday season, giving back. H2O Industries has started a unbelievable giving back campaign. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Well, I hope he's ready to give me a hat or something.
I think he's looking for people to help give back through him.
Oh, okay. I thought it was about me. All right, hold on.
No, it's following up on our conversation with Dan Lundgren last week from
Grayland.
Yeah, from the Grayland Open, and his friend who was severely injured, Steven.
Yeah, that's insane.
And a lot of the West Coast riders, in conjunction with H2O Industries, has really spearheaded this campaign. And a lot of the free riders, I even noticed, Dan from Wave Days, some of the East Coast guys jumping on and offering support for a West Coast free rider that had a freak accident just while out recreating with his family on a pontoon boat, broke his neck and is now paralyzed from the waist down. And it really is amazing how the community comes together over things like these. And
well, it's one of the things we just talked about. Talk about being thankful.
Exactly, man.
I don't know how he's doing it because me personally, I don't know if I could handle it. Fit me.
Yeah.
That's a different kind of strength.
You're 100% right, and I think in talking to Dan last week, Stephen has a great support system around him. An amazing wife. I've seen pictures that on the H2O Industries Giving
And he's
Back
got a
campaign.
never quit attitude.
Yeah, yeah, and he's a vet of 21 years. So we're talking about a community member and someone who served this country.
You're talking
And
about a superstar.
yeah, so exactly. Somebody who protected and provided that blanket of freedom that we all enjoy and are able to, go out and do whatever it is we want to do, whether it's jet ski, go fishing, go kill some deer, hang them up in your garage and gut them, whatever it is that you want to do. It's those men and women of the armed services that have really provided that freedom for us, and to have someone within our community, who's
Well,
in.
hold on. Why don't we let Brandon explain all this?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've been trying to get your. I don't know if I'm going to throw something at you from now on.
No,
but-
go ahead. I thought you were telling me to keep going.
No,
that's
this mean he's on the phone.
Oh, then send him live,
Oh, he is live. He's been listening.
Brandon.
Yo.
Hey, man,
What's going on,
we're
guys?
having a little confusion here with hand signals. We got to pay.
Terrible.
We got to pay a little bit better attention to the New England Patriots and pick up their cheating methods. But how you doing, man?
I don't know if it's. I don't think they do it through the refs. Wasn't it like a flat football or something like that?
no, they use the refs too.
Yeah, you're right. But he's referring to Deflategate. You're 100% right. So hey, how are things going?
Going good. How about you guys?
Oh, living the dream.
We're hanging in there. We're getting ready for the Thanksgiving holiday, and we appreciate you taking a couple minutes tonight, because we really wanted to follow up on our conversation with Dan last week. And as we said just a few minutes ago, you guys at H2O Industries are really the driving force behind this. And I know that you didn't do it for a pat on the back or any type of accolades, but we just wanted people to know, it's not a Watercraft networking initiative. We're more than happy to help you guys out. We're glad to be a part of it, but this is something that you guys came up with and really, took the lead on. And, we're talking just over a week now, a week and a half since you really, established this. How are things going thus far, in your opinion?
Considering the fact that I had the idea, it's been 2 weeks from today that the idea kind of came to me, and it didn't even get put together till like 10 days ago.
Right.
I talked to you guys that Sunday, I believe,
Yep.
and it was Saturday, I guess, and then Sunday was when we launched everything on the site and had everything built up in its own page. And it's 10 days. We've got quite a bit of a response from people. A lot of companies and people have jumped on board, donating product. We have everything from you guys helped us, so that every penny that gets donated, we're covering. Between you guys and H2O, we're covering all of the credit card transactions, PayPal transactions, all that, so that he gets every single penny that's donated to him. And then outside of that, we also have, we're going to donate a cover, maybe even two, to the cause. PWC Doctor, VersaPlug, he's donating. He just texted me. Let me just check real quick. I'm pretty
Chris
sure he said he's going to donate 5 plugs.
That dude is all over it when it comes to giving back.
Yeah, Chris is really good at getting involved with anything that helps the community, in a support capacity.
He doesn't get to ride anymore.
Yeah, he's amazing.
Because of his back.
Yeah, he's such a
So-
good guy.
He's willing to
See, and
give.
there's been a lot of people that we've talked to, like Chris with VersaPlug, Lynn with Tomo's Dream Foundation in the UK, Adam is his name. A lot of people know him as Salty Paint out of Australia.
Yep.
All those guys have had said that it's really close to home. It's something close to the heart, and that's a big part of why they're giving back. Because I don't know if you know Salty Paint, but he also had an accident and doesn't have the use of his legs, and
Oh,
some of his fingers even still don't work properly because of an incident with his spine. Lynn with Tomo's Dream Foundation, Tom actually died because of a spinal injury as well.
ugh.
And then, Chris, spinal injury. I know Jody. I know that you've got a daughter that's got some issues along the same line. So there's
Yeah,
been a
look,
lot of people
yeah,
talk
not to
about that.
yeah, Brandon, a lot of us are, spinal issues impact a lot of us, both Mel and Jody with their children. My daughter suffers from scoliosis. I actually broke my neck when I was a kid. I was in a Halo unit. Uh, Aside from the glare off of my bald head, up close you can see the hole mark. I have 4 holes in my head from where the mobile traction unit immobilized me for a couple of months while my cervical vertebrae is healed. So I think there's a lot of people within the community who have a personal connection, but even those that don't, I think we're going to see a lot of people stepping up. I noticed Fresh and Salty Small Boat
Sam
Fanatics.
put up a thing saying that if you contact him, he will jump in on this.
Yeah, he immediately we shared a post and Sam from Fresh and Salty immediately jumped in and said, "Hey, I want to be involved with this." So I think that's going to be something, over the next couple weeks that we're really going to see, as hopefully as a trend, people wanting to get involved and wanting to help
Well,
out.
even though that the PWC community does have some drama, um, when it comes down to it,
Everybody's got a big heart.
everybody's it's your family.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just different. I don't know how to explain it.
It's still small.
Oh, of course.
It is. It's a very small, tight knit community, and I think when somebody's in need of assistance, and you see it everywhere. You see it at wave days, and you see it at competition events, and you see it at recreational events. When a rider needs something, everybody rallies around that person to help them to get them on the water.
Mm-hmm.
And I think this is going to be no different, where we're going to receive an incredible degree of support, and it just speaks to the caliber of the community and the quality of the people involved in it. And you know,
Brandon, why don't you give us a little background about Steven?
So Steve, he was involved. I've talked to him and his wife, and I've even called up a few of his army buddies. So I've got some good stories and back history to go with this project. We want to make it personalized and be able to share that
well, yeah. Hey,
some of his
Brandon,
stories.
hang on, because Dan kind of gave us, the rundown last week. But if you have some like behind the scenes, cool personal stuff that'll add a degree of, connection, an element of personal connection to this, let's hear it. Let's hear a good Steve story, because he sounds like a cool dude. He's a dirt bike rider who transitioned to the water. I mean, cut from the same cloth that we're all cut from.
Yep. He was involved in motocross for a long time. He did a lot of, I think he did a total of 7 tours, if I remember right. Um,
Wow.
Went all over the world, really. And on one of those tours, he actually um, was involved with an IED to where it knocked him out. I shouldn't say only knocked him out, because I mean it's a bomb, but he was lucky that it didn't injure him more. So he went through all these places where he's on active duty, um, dealing with things from getting shot at to actually being involved with an IED and having it be close enough that it knocked him out completely. Surviving all that just to come home and then dive into the water and have a spinal injury. It's kind of I don't know, kind of unfair. You
Yeah,
want to say unfair.
Well, there are no words that fit what he's been through, what he's seen, what he's done, and then what has happened.
and then some like this.
Yep.
And you talk about a guy, even if it's not 7, if Brandon's got the wrong number, if it's 5 or 3 or 9,
If it's one,
you're talking about a guy who did tours overseas, you know, to protect our kids, our mothers and fathers, our all the people that we care about. It's amazing. It's such a selfless act, and to put yourself in that situation, it takes a special kind of person, and I think that's why, to Mel's point earlier, that you see him. Dan told us last week. Yeah, he's already talking about getting on the water and looking at different RVs. I mean, just an incredibly strong person, just with a incredible sense of just community. I mean, how else can you explain it?
Yeah, it's been there's been a really big um, response. Like I said, 10 days. We've had a lot of product donated. Tell you right now on my website. Let's see. So we are at $835 of donations um, from people monetarily. That doesn't include all the product or response that we've seen from businesses or foundations, because we've seen an equal amount on both ends um, from people, like Lynn with Tomo's Dream Foundation. All I did was call her one day because we're involved with them a little bit. They sponsor my riding a little bit in the summer, and then I help sponsor some of their riders and send them some free stuff. And I just wanted to reach out and have them share it so that this went like worldwide to all the riders in the community. And like a week later, I woke up in the morning, like 7, checked my phone, and she sent me a message that said, "Hey, we want to help. So what we're going to do is we're going to donate a European surf tour. If someone flies over here, we'll pick them up, we'll take them with us all around. That could include Nazare, even
Wow,
Portugal.
wow.
wow.
So if
Y-
you plan the right time to go fly in there, then you'll go to Noja, you'll go to Portugal, you'll go to France, and the whole trip's paid for. They're gonna take you around. You're gonna hang out with the Tomo's Dream Foundation crew, which is like Louis Sparkles, Freeride Lou,
Yeah,
Cameron
yeah,
Holmes. There's a bunch of good guys on that crew, so it'd be a really good time. I'm kind of jealous. I don't get to participate now,
yeah.
but that was
I'll tell you.
just like I didn't ask for anything from her. It was just she wanted to help, and we've
And I
seen a
think,
lot of that with a lot of people.
yeah, and I think that's what we really need to reiterate now is, how people can help, how people can get involved. Go to the H2O Industries website. You can go to their social media page. There's a
Links right on the main page, right, Brandon?
Yeah, it's right on our landing page. I think it's like the first bullet point on our page. And we did it through our site instead of GoFundMe for that reason that we talked about earlier. We want to absolve the percentage for the credit cards and everything so that Steve gets every cent donated to him.
and that
They've
was your
had,
yeah, I was just going to say that was your idea. It was a great idea, and we think it's amazing, that you even thought of that to cover all the transaction fees, so that if somebody donates $100, actually $100 of their donation goes to Steve. It's just an incredible thing, and really what we have to do, because this all ends on Christmas Eve. We got to call upon people to help us out, to share posts, to really share H2O Industries Facebook page,
And get this out there.
to share their website, their giving back page right on the homepage. Really help drive this, because We have limited time. We have less than a month before this campaign is over, and those of you going to Daytona, you're going to have the opportunity at some really, really nice swag. Anybody's going to have an opportunity, but
And
every
all of this is being given away at Daytona, correct?
Yes. Yep. There are so every $5 donated, we're gonna just count that as one raffle ticket. So if you donate $50, that's 10 raffle tickets, etc. If you know simple math, you can do the math there. But we're gonna do donations to Steve up until Christmas Eve, and then we're actually going to continue the giving back campaign as long as we're in business. We're going to do it. Pick out, one, two riders. Different years, you're going to have different amounts of people that are in dire need, but we're gonna keep our ear to the ground with help with people like you guys, and if we have a rider or a rider's family that needs help and they're in that kind of a situation, then the foundation will have funds set aside already, and then we can take on donations from companies again. If people want to donate, then they can, um, and we'll help out more than just Steve. We're gonna grow this with the business and continue to give back as much as we can, as long as we can.
and we want to be a part of that with you. We're really honored and humbled that we talked to you on that Sunday morning when you had your wife running in to get coffee for you. And we're so happy to be a part of this. And moving forward, whatever H2O Industries does, you have the commitment right now, here and now, from the three Watercraft Network guys, that we will help you in any capacity we can, not just from marketing, but from donating as well. I mean, it's we're longtime community members. Combined over 100 years in the industry. Yeah, we're pretty old, but with age comes wisdom. With age comes wisdom. So
I don't know about
so
that.
so hey, listen, we're running up against the end of the show, so we have to make sure that we thank you for what you've started here, because it always takes somebody's got to take that first step, that leap of faith, and what H2O Industries has done is amazing, and we really want to encourage everyone, to share the page, h2oindustries.com. Share the link to their Giving Back campaign. Brandon's super easy to get a hold of through social media. They'll message you back immediately. Anything you want to add, Brandon?
With the campaign, we did actually start a Facebook group as well, just the H2O Industries Giving Back campaign.
Cool.
If you want to hop on there, we're pretty much welcoming everyone that comes in. The only rules that we've got on that are the page is only for supporting community members and riders. We're not going
Right.
to deal with the dramas or anything that you're trying to bring to the table from past experience. We want that set aside in that, so it's a safe space for everybody to go and help out each other. That's
I, I,
so
yeah,
we do have that Facebook page.
Yeah, that's perfect. Leave your ego at the door. The H2O Industries Giving Back campaign is about supporting members within the community who need the support. And like we said, you guys are you and your wife, absolutely amazing. We would expect nothing less. You guys produce an amazing product, and your commitment to the industry and the community is second to none. And as we said, we're so happy to be a part of this. We'll share that Facebook page, and over the next couple of weeks, we're going to help you really drive that, because we want to see those dollars rolling in. Holler for $1, Mel. We need $1.
He's good at that.
But hey, Brandon, we're because of Roku, we're limiting this up to 30 minutes. So we appreciate you taking the time. We wish you guys a happy Thanksgiving, and we'll circle back with you in a couple weeks and see where we are.
Sounds good. I appreciate you guys. I appreciate your time. The community's awesome, so we appreciate everybody in the community. And then, you guys have a great holiday weekend. Everyone
Oh,
stay
yeah.
safe out there and come home safe. And we'll talk with you guys soon, hopefully.
Again, man,
Thanks, man.
thanks
Thanks,
for
Brandon.
what you do. Thanks
Keep
so
doing
much
what
for
you
what you
do.
do. We'll circle back with you. Happy Thanksgiving.
Thanks, guys. Have a good one.
Later.
See ya.
So again, you can find the H2O Industries Giving Back campaign, that social media page. You can find
Facebook.
on Facebook. You can find H2O Industries on Facebook or h2oindustries.com right on their homepage. Veteran, 21 years of service. As you heard Brandon say, multiple tours all over the world.
He's a badass.
Yeah, I mean, it's something that we are thankful for as a community. And we speak for you because we know how much the community values vets, and we appreciate the support that's already been committed to H2O Industries Giving Back campaign and the support that's going to be coming throughout the next few weeks. So that's about it for us. Find us on Roku if you so choose. Watch us on the big screen. And
Next week's going to be killer.
off the chain next
Just
week.
Giving you a heads up now.
We're warning you right now. Be prepared for next week because it's going down. It's going to be a good one.
And plus, we got to get off because go Big Blue. Basketball starts tonight.
All right, we're out. We're back next week.
Hi guys! I'm here to tell you about Watercraft Superstore's unboxing competition. Entering is easy and you can win awards like cash, rebates, merchandise, gift cards, and lots of other cool stuff. Winners are picked every other week. To enter your video, simply post the video on any 2 social media sites, including Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, or YouTube. Make sure to tag @Watercraft Superstore or hashtag WCSS, and then send us an email with a link to your videos, your name, and the invoice number so we can contact you when you win. We like videos that are creative, short, and show our products. We're looking forward to seeing your awesome videos.